Assalamu alaikum. My name is Maitham and I am currently a student at Birmingham City University studying my international business as a master's degree. The experience I've had is invaluable because I began doing my bachelor's degree first, and now that I'm studying my master's, I have to say that it's a no-brainer. The experience is amazing. The question is, why abroad? People tend to ask why. Someone might say exposure, someone might say experience, but what does it actually mean? From an educational perspective, the quality of education is high-end. The amount of support you receive from your lecturers, from your tutors, in workshops, everything is just top-notch. On top of that, the support that you get from them is excellent. Now, one might wonder as to what the experience is exactly about. From a social point of view, there's so many societies someone can take part in. There are numerous events someone can take place in, and in fact, the university recommends and encourages students to do so. For me, the highlight has been the practicality of the content. What you study is exactly something that you can apply in your real life. Whether it is something you can apply while you're studying or something that you can apply later on in life. So in context, you can say that theoretically, you study transferable skills that you can later on use in your life. Now, the culture, of course, the transition is huge. You're moving from a country such as Africa to the West. The shift is huge. So it would take time to adjust for anybody, same as it did for me. But in my case, I was an explorer. I just went around the city, observed people, how they move, how they travel, how they talk, how they work, etc. And in that way, I just learned it by myself. The weather is not something that is easy. Someone that's been to the UK can tell you that we don't have summers and we don't get hot days, unfortunately. You know, the problem is it's very unpredictable. You could be seeing a sun outside, you go outside, it's 0 degrees. You know, you leave the house, it's sunny, you go outside, it starts to rain. So it's just something that you eventually adjust to, and you normalize looking at the forecast a day before, and then you plan your day. In terms of opportunities, they're endless. There's internships, there's graduate programs, there's part-time jobs, there's full-time jobs. Everything is available. Yes, the truth is that some are more difficult than others. But at Birmingham City University, for example, we have a careers team, and that team supports you. It helps you to get through channels, to get through the doors of companies, how to network, and they mentor you to get you the job that you're looking for. At university level, to get into university, for example, there's of course 2 ways. The first one is that either you complete a college diploma foundation or an A-levels program, and then you apply for a 3 years bachelor's program in the UK. Secondly is that you could do an equivalent UK-based course online or in Tanzania, for example, and you use your credits and transfer them to apply for a top-up program that takes you straight into the final year of your bachelor's degree. So the most famous one is, for example, Association of Business Executives, which is also known as ABE. Somebody who completes their advanced diploma can use their credits and transfer them to get into the final year program in the UK. Scholarships are available, and more importantly, they're very important, because if we consider the fee structure, for example, a bachelor's degree is about £12,000 a year. A master's degree is about £15,000 a year. So scholarships are very important. You know, they actually help a lot when it comes to the financial aspect for us students and our parents or whoever might be sponsoring us. And the only secret to that is academic results. If your academic results are good, if they're strong, if they're high, you're bound to get a good scholarship. In my case, I got a £1,500 scholarship for my bachelor's degree. For my master's degree, because I graduated with a first class in my bachelor's degree, I was given a £3,000 scholarship from Birmingham City University to do my master's. So all in all, scholarships are available. and it just means that your academic results have to reflect that you're eligible and that you deserve to get a scholarship. When applying to a university in the UK, there is a process. I would say it's not very complicated, but there is a process. And university intakes for students to begin are usually September and January. So I would urge students applying to a university in the UK to begin at least 2 to 3 months earlier towards this process. So initially you would have to choose a course that you want to study, and you apply for it using your results. You would then receive an acceptance letter from the university, after which you need to take the necessary steps to apply for a student visa. Now, a regular student visa usually takes 3 to 4 weeks to apply. An express visa, maybe 10 days, 10 working days. However, everybody knows that COVID has caused a lot of delays, and that in order to ensure that you have enough time for unexpected delays is why I would urge students to begin early. Of course, it's a tough process because there's online support available, but sometimes, students might get very overwhelmed with the entire process and there's lots of questions to answer. In my case, Brother Mazahir Qasim from Global Education Placement was my point of contact, and he helped me throughout the entire process. And thankfully I've received both my visas on time. I've completed the application process successfully. So in my case, he was the person that I went to in order to get it all cleared with. In conclusion, I would recommend anybody to come and study in the UK. The experience is amazing. There's a lot to learn. There's new opportunities for sure. I would, of course, advocate for Birmingham because that's where I'm from and that's where I have studied. The culture is very diverse. We have a community of our own, a very good community of our own, and support is available as well. All in all, I would say that it really has the potential to unlock individuals' assets, individuals' potentials towards this program, and it's a very good experience for somebody. The only final thing I would say is that if anybody has the opportunity to come to the UK to study, it's life-changing, and they should absorb everything that you get through the experience. Of course, other than the Birmingham accent. Thank you, and please follow Careers Hub for more regular updates.